the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're back giving to a new video. Today, we're going to be checking out President Trump's plan to protect children from left-wing gender insanity. Okay, this is going to be amazing. I'd love to check this video out with you guys.
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, children, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
Why I voted for Donald Trump? Like, do you guys see the reason why I support this man a lot? Like, he's sensible, he's knowledgeable, he doesn't take any goddamn bullshit. I love this man. Puberty blockers is going to freaking arrest every single doctors who have performed surgeries on minors, who have performed some horrifying surgeries on minors, who tell minors are in the wrong bodies. It's going to stop all this bullshit, guys. Male performing in female sports, saying they identify as a woman right now and dominating women. It's gonna stop all this bullshit. I love this man. Like, this Donald Trump is the right person who's supposed to hold this flag, like, promptly, because he's a full American. He knows what it means to be an American. And those radical leftists, those nonsense we have been taking for years ago, have to stop. There are only two genders. I keep on saying this every single time. There are only two genders. And Donald Trump spoke my mind, like what I've always been in my mind for a long time, that I always say in my videos, or literally all my videos, about genders of a thing. It's simple. The gender insanity of a thing is getting really, really alarming. When I would just hear someone saying, I identify as a woman, and I can clearly see you are a man, just with a female costume and a purse and a handbag. And I can clearly see you are a man and you're denying your own gender and saying you're not that again. God has plans for America, guys. God has a big plan for America, for making this man the president again and saving his life for three assassination attempts in 1 year. God has planned for America to make America great again, to make America strong and strive much better. A lot of things are going to change, guys, during this Trump administration. A lot of things are going to change. America will be great again. Also, all these teachers who are telling students that you can identify as whoever you choose to be, a lot of them will literally be fired. I need to get a mega hat. On my head in my next video, because this is serious. I love this man. I love his agendas. I love his vision. I love how he sees America to be something much greater than how people reduce it. He sees America much better, much greater, much admirable, something of prosperity. What other countries have to mimic, have to follow, not chastised. Because a lot of all this born in the wrong body, and a lot of countries just don't want to associate with it because they feel like that is not our own culture. You understand? So it's really, really serious. I love Donald Trump because he speaks my mind. He wants to bring the Bible back to America. He wants people to abide to the things of God, because America without God is not America. They are just removing America from the things of God during this period that Donald Trump was not the president. So it feels as if God was never mentioned in anything that have to do with America again. But right now, he's bringing America closer to God. This man is incredible. I love his vision. I love his administration. I'm very, very glad that he's the 47th president of America. I'm glad that he's back. The Trump of 2016 is not the same Trump of 2024. He is different. This is 2.0. This is higher. This is something really, really good that's coming to America. Trump is changing on his own, guys. This is a great change that is going to occur in America. That in 100 years to come, America will be glad that President Trump became the president again. Comment down below what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up. Share this video to as many as can. Subscribe to our channel, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.